What's good, everyone? This video is going to be showing you how I go through my watch list very, very quickly. There are a lot of things that you can watch, and you want to be able to get through as fast as possible, especially if you have alerts coming in. You want to be able to get through them as quickly as possible so that you can take advantage of the trades at the best time you can. Now, there are two main aspects that need to be in place before you attempt to do this. Number one, organize your watch list. As you can see here, I've got my watch list. These are all the things that I trade. And I even have flags on the things that I actually enter. So if I'm entering the market, like I did on the New Zealand Swiss franc, I flag it. And the different colors are the different time frames that I'm actually taking that trade on, okay? So that's the first thing. Organize your list. The second thing is know your trade rules. Know them inside and out and backwards, because if you don't, you're going to be spending too much time making your analysis as you should be like just looking at it and pushing that button and trading right away. So make sure that you have your trading strategy down pat so that you can just look at the chart and within 10 seconds be able to tell whether or not you are entering the market or not. I'm actually down to like 5 seconds now, simply because I can tell right away. I've got 3 things that I'm looking for, and if one of those things if one of those things are not in place, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not even worrying about it. I'm going to the next one. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to start off with the very top. I go alphabetically because there's not much other. I mean, this makes sense to. That's how I like to have them organized in my watch list. So I start at the top, and you can literally use the down arrow to cycle through them one by one. Okay. Now on the daily chart, I like these settings, okay? So that's one thing to also know, is what settings do you want to have as you're going through. These are my daily settings. So 11 for sensitivity and 17 for agility. All right, here we go. Australian Canadian dollar. This has been a while since the entry was available. It's been too many candles since, so I'm just going to go on to the next one. Australian Swiss franc. That is an entry. So beautiful. So I go ahead and I would be going and pushing a button. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. I know this is a public video, but most of the people that are watching this are going to be from the Lux community. Don't tell anybody, but I'm coming up with a pretty cool tool that's going to allow you in MT4 to push a button and it'll automatically set your take profit, your stop loss, trailing stop if you want it, even the lot size based on the account size that you have. So I'll let you know when that's actually ready to go. So this is going to be about somewhere in there. I'm not going to do all of the math here, guys. I'm just going to quickly get this going. So you can see, okay, so then I'd push the button on my MT4 and next chart. There we go, Australian yen. Same idea. Obviously, I've already got an Australian Swiss headed downwards, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that twice. Australian New Zealand. This is too many bars since the previous high, so I'm not going to go into that. Australian USD. This is not really showing me much at the moment. Canadian Swiss franc. Brand new strong confirmation from Lux on the daily chart, but it's a few away from the previous high. Let me just see here. 1, 2. Actually, no, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that could be a good entry there on the Canadian Swiss franc. I believe the likelihood of this would be kind of low personally, but you might get some pips out of that. So let's go ahead and mark it, because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and the likelihood is pretty good. I would risk half. I wouldn't risk the full amount. This is going to be, again, probably around in that area, and then that'd be 2 right there, and then I'd push the button on my MT4, on to the next one. Here we go, Canadian yen, and we've got some other alerts came in. Okay, Canadian yen. It's been a while, so let's see, this is the previous high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too far. I don't do anything more than 5 bars from the previous. Same idea here. This strong here is way too far away. Swiss yen. This is a breakout. Is it? Let's actually look at the numbers here. No, it is not a breakout. So we move on. German 30. That's breakout, but it's the first one against the trend based on the fact this is a nice strong bullish trend. I'm not going to trade against that unless I get a second confirmation in the opposite direction. This one here, Euro Australian. Yeah, you know what? I've already got an Australian sell, so I wouldn't take this, but this is an entry. This is actually a good entry. Euro Australian dollar on a buy, and then you would get your. This would be about 1,500 in that area there, and then close to 2 right in that area. Okay, next. Oh, push the button on MT4. Next, Euro Canadian dollar. We've got long time since the previous low. Too many bars. Next, Euro Swiss franc. This one here, that is a breakout, and it looks encouraging. I would do it. Euro Swiss franc. Well, no, you know what? Actually, we've got some consolidation occurring. Yeah, so no, I would not. Consolidation is starting. We can see it start right here, and it's coming up because we haven't been able to beat this low here. So we're actually creating a little bit of a triangle. So I would wait until we actually close outside of that before I enter the market. Euro pound. This is not nothing. There's no volume breakout to be spoken of. This one here, this is in consolidation. I marked this earlier. Yeah, so I'm not going to do anything until I get out of consolidation on that. Euro New Zealand. I've got some trades going on on the smaller time frame in there, but there's nothing on the daily. Same idea here is what we saw on the other. I think it was the Australian USD, where it's just too many bars since the previous low. Yeah, too many bars. France 40. Same idea as the German 30. This is pound Australian. Yeah, that's not a bad entry if you wanted to take that. I wouldn't. It could very well be fine. I'm actually on another time frame on that one. I think it's on the. I think that one's on my. Yeah, no, that one is purple, so that's my 195 chart. Pound Canadian dollar. That is a brand new, nice, big, strong confirmation from Lux. The entry was actually on Friday, folks. Yeah, the entry was actually on Friday. Actually, no, the entry was on Thursday. That was a beautiful entry. Look at how beautiful that is. It'd still be going on right now. Pound Swiss franc. It's a breakout coming downwards, I think. Is it? Nope, it did not break out. Pound yen. That is a breakout coming downwards. You could take that. I do, you know what, on the daily chart, I do like to see that confirmation from Lux. So I'd say no. Pound New Zealand is really, really close. I'm sure of it. Pound New Zealand, is this a breakout? It is a breakout. So a breakout coming downwards on the Pound New Zealand. That's not a bad entry at all. 1,500, that makes this 22, 23, somewhere in there. Again, I would do far better math on this. That little tool I was telling you about automatically does the math, but that's a nice little map there. Pound USD. We've got brand new strong confirmation from Lux. That was on Monday. Not bad. I'm not going to take it. NASDAQ, same idea as the other CFDs or indices rather. They are CFDs on the on the index. This was the entry way back here on the New Zealand CAD. New Zealand Swiss franc, nothing there. New Zealand yen, no breakouts. New Zealand USD, it's been too long since, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, too far. New Zealand or USD Canadian dollar. That's a breakout going upwards. That's encouraging. So that's an entry. 768. Call it 8, and then bring this to 1,200. Again, my math would be a lot more accurate if I was actually doing this. I'm just giving you guys an example of how to move through your watch list nice and quickly. Now, I went through all of them. When I'm actually trading live, I'm watching the 15-minute, the 75, and the 195-minute charts. So I don't have to go through 28 pairs. But as you can see, I did it in under 10 minutes. I did a little bit of preamble there. I'll put a timer on the video so that you can see exactly how long it took. But there we have it. Done like dinner. If you like this, like the video. If you like my content, please subscribe. I'm always finding new things that I can release for your guys' benefit because I love my job. I love helping you guys out. And if you have any comments or any questions, leave a comment. If you want me to do something, want me to back test something, leave a comment. That's what I live for. So talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.